Hi, this is Lori Michael, specializing in working with active adults and seniors. So, Happy New Year, everybody. One of my friends recently asked me, how could I strengthen my hips? I was just diagnosed with arthritis in my hips, which is what I have, and she wanted to know how to do some exercises to strengthen those hips. So my favorite exercise to work what's called the glute med, which has a direct correlation to your hips, is doing some band walking. So as you see here, there's a couple of pieces of equipment. We have a yellow, green, red, and blue band. Depending upon the intensity and how much exercise you want to get out of this, you'll start with whichever band would be appropriate for you. In the beginning, I started with yellow, and now I'm up to red. Maybe one day I'll get to blue, and there is actually a black one. God help me. So you can also use TheraBands, and you can use tubing. I'll show you how to do that in just a little bit. So just to save some time, what I suggest that you do before you put on any band is you need to warm up. Warm up with any type of exercises. So I'm going to have my husband just show how I'm going to walk sideways just to mimic what I'm going to be doing when I use the bands. My feet are parallel and they're just a little bit apart, and every time that I take a step to the left or the right, I just bend one knee, step. You're going to try to keep both knees actually as you're stepping pretty straight when you complete the move. Step, almost together. Step, almost together. You do about 10 of that one direction, 10 the other direction. As you can tell, very little movement here. Just practice as if you had the bands already on your legs. Speaking of legs, these are actually going to go around your ankles. But if you need them to be a little bit easier to work with, you'll pull them up a little higher. But here's my red, and I go directly over one foot onto my ankle. Band is nice and flat. I step in with the other foot, making sure the bands are pretty straight. Otherwise, they're going to cut into your circulation more than you want them to. And again, I'm now going to start the exercise. So my feet are parallel like they were in my warm-up. And I want you to look at my whole body, because not only are my feet going to be doing what they need to do as I walk sideways, but my upper body is not going to be shifting around. I'll show you two really quick moves where you want to make sure that you avoid. Whoa, hear that crack? So, let me show you what you should do. Step, very methodically. Step. I like to keep my hands here by my side, and I'll show you why and how that's important in a little bit. And step. So you notice I am not bringing my feet together. The bands will drop, and it really defeats the purpose. I really want to feel fatigued in my muscles, and specifically these muscles, by the time I'm done. Will I feel it anywhere else? Absolutely. I'll go over a few more. When I do my exercises here or wherever I might be, because I bring this with me when I go on vacation, they weigh nothing. I do at least 10 repetitions, 2 to 3 sets. I want to exhaust those muscles, and I do them 3 times a week. Okay, now let me show you real quick one other example. Here's some tubing, and here's of course a TheraBand. Long. I'm going to step on, for this purpose, I'm going to demonstrate with the tubing. I like the tubing with the soft handles. Make sure that your tubing is not old and dilapidated, otherwise when you start moving and pulling, they're going to snap into your face and it's not going to be pretty. Alright, elbows locked into my side, holding the bands so that the bands are pretty tight. I step, almost together. Again, same idea as when I was working with the short bands. You're not seeing me step out. Once you start to change your form, you've already really done enough. So please don't start out with poor form. And just for demonstration purposes, I'll just come back towards my husband. So I'm feeling it. I'm going to step out from here all the way down here. And I'm telling you, this works. If you have any questions, give me a call or leave a comment. Have a good day. See you next time.